Hey everyone, welcome to Love to Create by Tonya. Today we're going to be working on this charming farmhouse style spring wreath. In this design, I will teach you how to make a beautiful bow from chicken wire. And also we're going to be designing the wreath out of fabric, and I found this beautiful fabric which is the cotton stem print. Now, first thing we're going to do is take our little wood heart and apply some of the dark walnut stain. Now you will want to go ahead and just wipe a little bit of the stain off. Now I'm going to go ahead and use our little tape trick so we can paint the home sign with our white chalk paint. Now we're going to go ahead and just glue our little sign onto our heart. And I decided on mine to add just a little sprig of the greenery right in the center of the heart to cover the little hole. Now we're going to go ahead and take our fabric, and you will need a half a yard for the Dollar Tree rim. Now we're going to go ahead and just unfold this long ways, and I am going to cut this in half. And then we're going to take and fold our right sides together and just run some hot glue along the opening to seal it off. Now you could also just sew this, but I'm going to go ahead and just use the hot glue and show you how to do it that way because it's quicker to do that on film. And actually the hot glue does hold very well, gluing the fabrics together. We're going to use our rolling pin. Now we're going to go ahead and just start gluing our opening on the one edge. And just take your time as you're gluing this and make sure you use your rolling pin or your hand or whatever you have to just flatten that really well, and that will make the seam be secure. Now we're going to go ahead and turn our tube to the right side. Now I'm going to go ahead and just take the wire cutters and clip an opening across our wreath rim. And masking tape works well just to seal off the edges because they're kind of sharp. Now you just want to start working your fabric onto the rim. Once you get the fabric all placed upon the rim, you'll be able to slide it around until you get the desired look that you want to see. I went ahead and just took some masking tape and attached both of the edges together. And I kind of tucked the raw edges in before I glued down. Now, as I was straightening mine out, I did just kind of keep pulling and tugging, and I kind of pulled it away from the wreath rim so the pucker would be out more toward the outer edge of the wreath. Now we're going to go ahead and cut our wire, and I'll show you how I made the chicken wire bow. Basically, you're just taking these pieces and just squeezing them together, and then I just tied them together with some rope twine. And you can hot glue these just on top of each other, and you could make as many loops as you like. I did just place one of the little cotton stem flowers right in the middle of mine. Now I'm just going to go ahead and drag just a little bit of the white chalk paint over top of the chicken wire bow. Now we're going to make our little green bow. This is just the one that I chose for my home. I'm going to cut this down at an angle just to add some little streamers coming off the side. I did turn the edges under just because they're sharp. Flatten them a little bit with your rolling pin. And there we go, our chicken wire bow. Now I'm going to just go ahead and place my little decorations on my wreath the way I would like them. And however you choose to create yours is completely up to you, but I would love to see that on Happy Creations Facebook page, which there will be a link in the description below. This particular wreath is one of my original designs from years ago, and I'm just happy to be able to share it with you so you can enjoy it. Now I'm going to go ahead and start gluing everything on. Now I will tell you the chicken wire I did purchase at Hobby Lobby, also the greenery, and the home heart was also from Hobby Lobby. The little wood heart was from Dollar Tree, and the other ribbon was just some that I had left over to repurpose, and actually the fabric I did find at Hobby Lobby. Actually, most of everything here was almost from Hobby Lobby, so I guess this is a Hobby Lobby DIY. Now I've decided to go ahead and attach some large rope to the back of mine for hanging, but here in a few minutes you'll see that I did add a small piece of twine to the back, and that way if I decided that I just wanted to tuck the larger rope underneath and just hang it from the little hook in the back, you wouldn't be able to see the large rope. And that's just a personal preference. I just wanted the option to have both ways of hanging my wreath. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and quickly get everything glued on now that I'm happy with the placement. And there we go, a charming farmhouse style spring wreath. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love it if you subscribe to my channel and become part of my YouTube family. I will leave a link in the description below to my Facebook page, Happy Creations, because I would love to see all of the things that you were inspired by my works of art to create. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time. The